Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Vibes with Aduma. So today we are talking about 10 signs that if you notice, it shows that your relationship is fading or your partner do not want the relationship anymore. The first is that communication becomes less. If you see that he used to text you twice or thrice a day and then it starts reducing to twice a day or once a day, then you should know that the communication is becoming less. If you used to talk like an hour and in calls or maybe when texting, but then it changes to 30 minutes, you text a little and he or she is like, oh, I'm busy, or I'm going to do something, I'll text you later, or I'll call you later, then the communication becomes less. Then you should know that your relationship is fading. Second is that their actions becomes different from their words. So they may say that, oh, I love you, or I miss you, but their actions, you can see that the actions do not show that, oh, he or she loves me or he or she misses me. That is when you move on to excuses becomes more. You text him, he's not replying. You call him, he's not picking. He calls you back and starts giving you excuses. Oh, I was busy. Oh, I was with my mom. Oh, I was with my parents. Oh, I was with this. Oh, I'm so sorry, I wasn't able to pick your calls. Excuses. He or she has excuses for any little mistake that he or she does. Then you should know that your relationship is fading. And also, intimacy becomes, it leads to zero. So there is a lack of intimacy. You see that sexually the person do not feel how he or she feels with you when you guys meet. It becomes like when you see her or you see him, then you get excuse like, oh, I'm not in the mood, or I don't want to do this, let's do it another time, or excuses every day when you guys see each other. It's a relationship to have something, then you should know that your relationship is fading. And also there is sabotage involved. That is when he or she tries to do something or act in a way that the partner will say that, oh, I'm tired already, and why are you doing this, why are you doing that? He or she just wants you to know that he or she is tired, so maybe you should just leave her. She can't say it, but then her actions should show that you should leave her. And also there is avoidance of your partner. So if he or she wants to see you every day, like maybe when you started the relationship, it becomes no more. You ask that, oh, I want to see you, then he tells you, oh, I'm not home, or my parents are home, or I'll be going somewhere, so I can't see you. And also there is prioritizes changes. So if the relationship was to be his or her priority at first, it changes. If maybe before going to the relationship, he or she used to spend more time with the friends or with family, then after the relationship, you see that your relationship comes first. So even if she should go out with the friends, she'll say, oh no, my partner is this, so I'd rather spend time with my partner than the friends. But if it starts fading, that is when she says, oh, my friends are going here, so I would go, then let's go out another time. So you see that priorities has changed. And also the presence or your partner's presence just drains you, like irritates you. You see that your partner is coming and you're like, oh my god, what's he coming to do here? This mostly happens to ladies. That is when they say that, oh, no, me. So when you see the person, you're like, what's he doing here? You try to hide or tell your friends that, oh, tell him that I'm not around, or tell her that I am not around. And also they always daydream about being single. That is when you check their WhatsApp status or you check their social media platform. They're like, oh, single life is big, or they start to post single life kind of memes. You feel like, oh, they are just for jokes. Some are just for jokes, but when it becomes constant, then you should know that no, the person really wants to be single. And lastly is that there is lack of trust. The person keeps doubting you every day, every time. When you talk about this, or when you tell him that, oh, I'm going to do this, or I'm with this female friend, or I'm with this male friend, we are doing this, then that is when she tries to say, oh, it's a lie, oh, I've heard you, that kind of things. Then you should know that the person lacks trust. And the last thing is that Arguments are more than lovely talks. Any little thing that happens, it turns into an argument. Any little thing that you do, then you see that your partner gets angry with you. So my dear ladies and gentlemen out there, if you see this sign, or if you notice these 10 signs, then you should know that your partner do not want the relationship anymore, or your relationship is fading. So you either notice them and then draw your partner to it and fix it, or you just leave. Thank you.